So just about set now. And going for Atlanta, Grant Holmes. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
Yeah, and his whip tells you he's been pretty effective this year on the mound. I mean, opposing hitters having a hard time getting on base and then being able to really distract him and do damage in terms of getting around the base path. So taking the mound, this is a guy you want out there if you're his teammate, and I expect him to be good in this one.
No, C.J. Abrams, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. That misses, and that's ball two. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
2-1.
That one missed. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Batting second, left
and
fielder,
now James Wood. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Abrams stands at second with no outs. Ball one low. And there's a foul ball. Goes down looking.
Well, I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a two-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. That one ripped right center field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. The run comes across and the Nats score first. It's 1-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good long extension after contact out in front of home plate. Man, there are a lot of doubles in a swing like that.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Looked like it was a little bit up. Righty delivers.
B-Rod.
Swung on, belted. That one carrying. And it's off the wall. Run comes in from second, and they take a 2-run lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
And now it's Luis Garcia. And that is downstairs. Ball one. There's a strike, 95 of that one. That just misses. Ball two.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
On on the ground, and it goes just foul.
This guy at the dish excels in two-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
And that one is downstairs, and it's 3-2. Still only one out here in the inning. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fights it off. He'll see another. And that one is lifted in the air. Harris after it. Squeezes it. Runner tags it second. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Batting sixth. First baseman.
Let's take a look
John
at our
Stone.
lineup. And something they've talked about needing to improve on moving forward is their ability to apply consistent pressure, Chris. Right now, it's not a club that gets on base enough.
And sometimes, Boog, you just need a hitter to go up there and grind out an at-bat, maybe have 11, 12 pitches, and all of a sudden players get fired up in the dugout, and they want to do the same thing. And before you know it, you start to get base runners on, and you get a big hit, and all of a sudden you ride that wave for a few days and go on a winning streak. That's something they definitely could use.
The 1-0. And another ball. Just missed. Dylan Cruz in the on-deck circle for the Nats. That's in there.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Ground ball, Austin Riley. Riley fires to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. They put 2 on the board with a couple of hits, no errors, and 1 left. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Nationals 2 and the Braves coming up. Back at Truist Park and starting this one, Jake Irvin.
Well, no doubt about it. He's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, he's got good stuff. He's just got to be able to have confidence, trust it, and really go after hitters. Not nibble. Trust that his stuff can have late life and miss barrels of bats.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Alex Verdugo. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Irvin in his second season, 28 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2018. Check swing, and he went. And the count is 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. That's outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Here's Austin Riley. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. And that's a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
1 out, runner at second. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Matt Olson. And there's a ball. One out and a runner at second. And there's a strike.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
That misses the zone, and the count's even at 2-2. Man at second. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Now one out to right. Drops into the glove, and there's 2 away.
Batting fourth.
Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup.
Marcell
And one of the most exciting young stars in the sport, Michael Harris II.
And he's leading them in runs batted in this season, which tells me this guy is able to slow things down when it seems like there's a little bit of pressure, and he's looking at it as an opportunity to do damage. You know, a lot of guys, they see runners on base and they get big. They feel like all this pressure, I've got to get these runs in, but somehow he seems to settle into these situations. So watch out when he comes to the plate.
Marcell Ozuna, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Outside low, and the count now 2-0. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. There's a strike. Fouls one off. 2-2.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 1 left for Atlanta. They trail it here 2-0. Top of the second, and now up for Washington, Dylan Cruz.
Dylan Cruz.
Holmes back to work. That one misses. 1-0. Swings through that one out in front that time. Time to look at our umpiring crew in this one. Kenny Jansen behind the plate.
Yeah, and expect a little inconsistency on the corners. He doesn't make any wild calls, but he does give and take there a little bit. So he doesn't have the easiest strike zone to figure out, especially as the game goes on when you're expecting it to become more consistent.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 out in the second. Here's the third baseman, Jose Tena. And that's in the dirt.
1 ball, no strikes.
One out, base is empty. That missed by a lot, and the count is 2-0.
No.
Strike on the inside corner.
Back-to-back
Three
fastballs
balls,
in.
one
That
strike.
last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Next pitch
Yeah.
in for a strike, and it's 3-2. Stays alive. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Outside,
Ball
and
four,
that is
first
ball
base.
4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, that's a nice job of
Batting
grinding
ninth,
out that at
center
bat. Saw a
fielder,
lot of
Jacob
pitches
Young.
and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
So the Nats lineup turns over. Here's C.J. Abrams now. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Sliced hard but foul. The shortstop
1-1.
takes the ball. Now move to first. Tenna
Base hit.
back in on a dive. Tenna leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That
Ball.
one missed. Two outs. Got him looking. That K is his 3rd of the game. Nationals leave 1. They're up 2-0. We head to the bottom of the
Leading off
second.
for the
Now in
Braves,
for the Braves,
center
Michael
fielder,
Harris the
Michael
second.
Harris the second.
Ball
Ball
1,
one.
no strikes.
1-0.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Young makes the grab, 1 down.
Batting 6th, catcher.
So here's Murphy now.
Sean Murphy.
Right side, hard hit. Fires to first in time.
Batting 7th, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
2 down, bases empty. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Fastball for a strike. Two outs, base is empty. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Young makes the play, and it's out number 3. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. And we're back.
Leading
Here's
off
the
for
left fielder,
Washington,
James
left
Wood.
fielder, James
This kid
Wood.
picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
Swing and a foul straight back. Foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
One, two.
The other way. Ozuna hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, right fielder, Nathaniel Lowe.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe. Doubled his first time up. That one almost got him. And another ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Line drive. Two-way down.
Now batting, catcher,
Keibert Ruiz digging in for the Nationals. He doubled home a run in his first AB. Curveball over for a called strike. Just missed. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Luis Garcia digging in for the Nationals. That one outside, and it's 1-0. Now, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And the 1-0. Right through there for a strike. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. That one misses, and now 3-1. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. So one left for Washington, but they hold the 2-0 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Eli White. Tap foul at the plate. Base hit, and a good start to the inning.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
Nick Allen.
And next for Atlanta, Nick Allen. Throw to first, and he dives back in safely. That one fouled off. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Ball.
Next pitch way upstairs. Good job to fight that one off. White aboard here at first with nobody out. That misses the zone. 3-2 now. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Young sizing this one up. And there's one away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Alex Verdugo.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup, Alex Verdugo. Now at the plate, he struck out swinging at his first at bat. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Man at first, one away. Irvin throws over, and he's back in on a dive. Breaking ball, and that got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Here is Austin Riley. Doubled in his first AB.
Austin Riley.
That's ripped into the outfield. Gone. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. His 9th homer of the year, and that's how they take the lead. It's 3-2. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Olsen stands in now and watches strike one. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back there to the warning track, makes the catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Ripped to third. On to first. Ozuna is out, and that'll do it. Atlanta gets 3 on the homer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here in Atlanta as we go to the top of the fourth. Here's Josh Bell. Going away.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Just missed. And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
And now the DH, Dylan Cruz. Yeah, that's fouled off. Cruz, in his rookie season, 23 years old. And he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. The Braves leading by a run. Top half of inning number 4. There's a swing and a drive. Bangs off the wall. Throws to second. And in there with a double off the wall.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game. But all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So digging in, Jose Tena. He reached on a walk his first time. Fastball is outside.
1 ball, no strikes.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. Runner takes off for third. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away.
No, that's a ball.
Cruz stands at third with 1 gone in the inning.
No, that's a ball.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
In the air, out towards left center, brings it in. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly. Back even. It's 3-3.
Well, we got ourselves a new ball game. Nice job right there at the plate. Sacrifice fly, and he gets in the tying run.
Jacob Young digging in for the Nationals. He's 0 for 1. He swings and fouls one off.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
And that's outside.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Line to left, and that's a fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a double.
Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
So the lineup flips over. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. He is struck out, and he is walked. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. That one finds the zone. Now 1-2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It's going to fall for a hit. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's an RBI single. It's 4-3.
Well, here we are,
Now
third time through the
batting,
order, and
left
this is
fielder,
where we
James
see the
Wood.
OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Brian Snitker out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Grant Holmes done for the night, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment.
Now pitching
The
for the
pitcher on
Braves,
here, Bryce Elder.
Number
He's been so
55.
good against lefties.
Bryce Elder.
James Wood digging in for the Nationals. 0 for 2 in this one. Just
Ball, no.
missed.
1 ball, no strikes.
On the inside corner for a strike. Check on the runner. Abrams
Yes, he
back
made
on a dive. Elder fires. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with
Now
2
batting,
outs.
right
Seems
fielder,
like he got
Nathaniel
exactly
Lowe.
what he was looking for right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And the batter now, Nathaniel Lowe. And it finds its way through for a hit. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. It's
Now batting,
5-3.
catcher,
4 hits in a
Cameron
row, and they're really swinging it here. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
First and second, 2 outs. Here's the catcher, Keibert Ruiz. In the air, left field, down the line. And it stays fair. 1 run across. Here's the throw to the plate. It's off the mark, and he scores. It's 7-3.
Nicely done. Brings
Now
home
batting,
2. Just a
second
blue pit
baseman,
behind
Luis
third right there.
Garcia.
And that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to. And the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
So runner at second, 2 down. Luis Garcia will hit next. Fastball for a strike.
No balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
That
1-2.
misses. And the count 1-2. Runner at second, 2 down. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. One and 2 now. And that
No,
one
that's
just
outside.
missed off the outside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one the other way. And base hit. Coming home. The throw in. but it's offline. And it's 8-3.
Love
Now
how he
batting,
became a
first
really
baseman,
tough out with
John
2 strikes right there. Takes an inside pitch and just fillets it over there to left field. And that's all he had to do is get something to the outfield grass to push that run across.
So a man at first. At the plate, Josh Bell. Ground ball left side. They take the force out, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. So in the end, 10 come to the plate. 6 of them come around to score. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Nationals 8 and the Braves 3. Bottom 4. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Michael Harris II.
Michael Harris II.
Just missed.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
1 strike.
The 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. And they'll do it again. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back. And that one is off the wall. Round second, digging for third. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing at the bat. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Sean Murphy, the next to hit. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Runner at third, nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Misses, and that's ball 1.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
The next pitch misses, and the count is even 2-2. Hard hit, knocks it down. The throw comes in too late, and a run scores.
Tough play and a nice backhand stop. Had to be perfect with the exchange and throw to get the out, but it looked like he had to dig in there a little deeper, like he was trying to get a split finger grip or something. Close play, but that little extra time on the transfer made all the difference.
So, man aboard. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Right through there for a strike.
You know, these Braves doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
Late swing, foul to the left. Runner at first with no outs here. Battling here as he fouls it away. Foul ball, still 0-2. Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Now batting.
Here's a speed
Right
threat.
fielder,
Eli White singled and scored his first time.
White.
And that one is inside ball one. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And delivers outside. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Murphy, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. This one smacked out to left center. And that should be extra bases. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Coming home. The relay, he'll score easily. It's 8-5.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
One out, runner at second. And now Nick Allen. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Foul ball there. Now fly ball to right center. Low. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Alex Verdugo.
So here's the Braves designated hitter, Alex Verdugo. And that's downstairs. And that is ball one.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
In the air out towards right center. That is the inning. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Nationals 8 and the Braves 5.
Pitching.
We're back,
Braves.
and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Spencer Schwellenbach.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Up now for Washington, Dylan Cruz. 1 for 2.
Dylan Cruz.
Swing and a miss.
Well, these Nats, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Out, takes it himself, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Up next for the Nationals, third baseman, Jose Tena.
Now the third baseman, Jose Tena. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. And ball 1. That one finds the corner. 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets the out. Two down after the strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Digging in, Jacob Young. Fly ball to right. White. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. No runs, no hits, no errors. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Nationals 8 and the Braves 5. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here is Austin Riley.
Austin Riley.
Irvin back to work. And that drops in for a strike.
You know, these Braves, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. A handful have turned into outs, but of the balls they put in play, 10 have been line drives. I say keep barreling the ball and good things will happen. Don't let that get you frustrated.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. In the dirt, ball one. Breaking ball misses down and away.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Here's Matt Olson down.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt Olson.
Swing and a foul out of play. The Nats leading by 3. Last half of inning number 5. On the ground to first. And foul ball. Pitch misses there. 1-2 to count. Swing and a ground ball, and that squirts through. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now
Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit.
Marcell Ozuna.
That one inside, and that's ball one. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Trevor Williams getting loose out there. Parker getting cranked up as well. On the corner for a strike. Olson over at first with one away. And there's a ball. That one fouled off. 2-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Here's the pitch to Ozuna. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle, so I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
Harris stands in here, takes ball one low.
One ball, no strikes. Ball two.
And another ball. Two outs. And ball four to aboard.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So we'll see how much longer they let him go.
It appears Dave Martinez is ready to dive into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Jake Irvin is done, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for the
Here's
Nationals.
a new pitcher from the pen, Trevor Williams. 32. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Well, this came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Here's Sean Murphy. And that misses. Ball one. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. It's his 8th home run of the year, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 8-8.
He just sent a jolt of electricity into this stadium with that swing. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Albies digs in now. Pitches in there. 0-1. Two down, nobody on. And the sweeper is off the plate.
1-1.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now in for the Braves, Eli White. There's the strike. There's a strike.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. All even now at 8 apiece. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And we're back. New inning getting started. Leading off, C.J. Abrams. Popped up. Albies puts it away for the out. So up next, James Wood, 1 for 3. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Pierce Johnson getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Hernandez also throwing. 0-1. Ball one there. All tied up, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And that one in the air center field. Harris after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that quickly 2 away. Nathaniel Lowe digging in for the Nationals. Swinging a foul straight back. 0-1 now. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field, and that keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, catcher, Keibert Ruiz.
And here's the catcher, Keibert Ruiz. 3 for 3's doubled twice and singled. First pitch misses. Low off of first with 2 away. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
That misses the zone, and a count 2-1.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
The 2-1. And that one fouled off. Two outs. Fly ball down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball.
Ball 3.
Great
Full
RBI
count.
spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. We are deadlocked at 8 apiece. Well, we go bottom 6. Now here is
Leading off
Nick
for the
Allen.
Braves, the shortstop, Nick Allen.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
No ball.
Movement in the
1
bullpen. Jorge Lopez up and throwing. Ferrer warming up as well. Next offering is fouled back. Next
Ball
offering
two,
misses.
down.
The count now 2-2.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
And it remains 2-2. Swings and misses, and that's the first out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Alex Verdugo.
So the batting order turns over. Alex Verdugo next up for the Braves. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. And the 0-1.
No.
Outside with a breaking ball. Cut on and lifted in the air. Young. They got it for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here comes Austin Riley. He's already homered in this game. And that's way high. And that's ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Wood makes the grab, and that'll end the inning.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound.
38.
Pierce Johnson.
Pierce Johnson.
Here's the second
Leading off
baseman,
for the
Luis
Nationals,
Garcia.
Second baseman, Luis Garcia.
That one's in there. Strike 1. Johnson measures 6 feet 2 inches. He throws a curveball, a four-seamer, and occasionally uses a cutter. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
And that's down and away. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Pierce Johnson fires. And that just misses.
Full count.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
High in the air, out to right. White settles under this one, and there's one down.
Now batting, first baseman Josh Bell.
Josh Bell at the plate now. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Fought off foul. Now 1-1. That one drifts inside.
Ball 3.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
One down, base is empty, and that is out of play. Three-two. That's a walk. Went with the cutter again, but couldn't find his zone.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone.
Now
that's a stone-cold tape.
Hitter,
Go-ahead
Cruz.
run on base. Next to hit for the Nats, Dylan Cruz. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Here comes the 0-1. And a big swing and a miss.
Look, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
Johnson fires. And he hits a ground ball right side. Boots it. Still able to fire over. And they get it. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out.
Washington, third baseman Jose Tena.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Jose Tena digging in for the Nationals. And fouled off. 2 down. Go-ahead run in scoring position. Liner, and this could be trouble. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores and they have the lead. And he boots it.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Man, I love the hustle out of the box right there to make that triple happen. And just an absolute laser into the opposite field gap. He was digging hard the entire way.
And now up for Washington, Jacob Young. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
Late swing, fouled off. Line drive, base hit. In to score from third. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Oh, that's two-strike
Now
hitting
batting,
right there. He did
shortstop,
well
C.J.
just to put the
Abrams.
ball in play. There are a lot of nicknames people have attached to hits like that. Blooper, flare, duck snort, lawn dart, etc. But whatever you want to call it, it's a knock. And those are the ones that will make you smile as a hitter just about every time.
Back to the top of the order now. C.J. Abrams digging in for the Nationals. The shortstop takes the ball. Two outs. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
That's now 3 hits in a row for
Now
the
batting,
offense.
left
Smash
fielder,
that one through the
James
infield for the
Wood.
knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Pierce Johnson will depart. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
Aaron
the
Bummer
Braves.
gets the call from the pen.
Number 49.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boog. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
First and second, 2 outs. Now a chance for James Wood. And that one fouled off. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
They really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Nationals 10 and the Braves 8.
Now pitching for
We're
Washington.
back in a new pitcher here to start the
Number
bottom of the 7th.
47.
Jose A. Ferrer.
Jose A.
Well, he's been
Ferrer.
excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pen in terms of the matchup.
3, 4,
Leading
5
off
due
for
up
the
for the
Braves,
home team.
first
Here's Matt
baseman,
Olson.
Matt
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed
Olson.
hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Pitch misses there, and that is ball 1. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split-finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch
Now
out.
batting,
Yeah, it just
left
does so
fielder,
much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter,
Ozuna.
so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Ozuna now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Now batting, center fielder Michael Harris.
And next for Atlanta, Michael Harris II. In for a strike. It's 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That's inside, and it's 1-1. And that drops in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Nationals 10 and the Braves 8. And here is Nathaniel Lowe.
No matter what, when you're playing this kind of rival, take your game to another level.
And he takes a strike. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Rafael Montero preparing to come on if needed. De Los Santos also getting ready. And that one is inside. Next one misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. That one ripped. Fair ball.
Now batting,
Man
catcher,
at first,
Keibert Ruiz.
and now it's going to be Keibert Ruiz. In there at the knees for a strike.
0-1.
On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. Lowe gets his lead at first with nobody out. Ripped into right center, and now maybe extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score.
Big at bat to pad their lead
Now
up to
batting,
3.
second
You got that
baseman,
front foot
Luis
down, and
Garcia.
pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Next to hit, Luis Garcia. And a swing and a miss.
No balls. 1 strike.
This to third. First out in the top of the 8th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Josh Bell.
And now the switch hitting first baseman, Josh Bell. 0 for 3 in this one.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Bomber deals. Out to center. Harris on the move. Nabs it. And there's 2 away. Now, Dylan
Now batting,
Cruz.
the
1 for
designated
4 with a
hitter,
double.
Dylan Cruz.
That's in for a strike.
0-1.
Runner at second, 2 down. And we're in the top of the 8th. Inside,
1-2.
almost got him. Now a screamer into the outfield.
That's
and foul ball. On the ground right side, Olsen steps on the bag. They limit the damage here. One for the Nationals on this RBI double. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. You're dialed into the show. Now on the mound for the Nationals, Jorge Lopez.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as
Now
you see with the big
Nationals.
ERA. So this is an important
Number
outing for him to
21.
get on the right track.
Jorge Lopez.
Here's the catcher to
Leading
hit,
off to the
Sean
Braves.
Murphy.
Catcher,
He's already homered here in this one.
Sean Murphy.
First
Ball
pitch
inside.
just misses.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
Next offering is in for a strike. Activity in the
One ball,
bullpen.
2 strikes.
Kyle Finnegan, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Ripped on a line. Brings it in. One down.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you
Now
cannot hang a
batting,
breaking ball
second
right there.
baseman,
Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Albies.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. There's the strike. On the ground to the left, and that's a base hit.
Now batting.
Eli White
Right
next up for the
fielder,
Braves.
Eli
Struck out on just 3 pitches
White.
last time.
Breaking
No,
ball
that's a
misses
ball.
down and away.
Now this team is definitely
One
looking
ball,
for a
no
big swing
strike.
of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Albies leads off first with one away. The 1-1 is fouled off. And that's
Ball.
outside. And that's ball
2
2.
balls, 2 strikes.
And a
Ball
breaking
3.
ball misses outside.
Full count.
Double play ball to second. There's one.
That's it.
Now the throw to first on the
He's
run.
in there. He's safe.
On to first, safe. So they get one, but a really
Now
nice try there.
batting. The shortstop.
So digging in, Nick Allen.
Allen.
0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. The
Ball
shortstop takes the ball. And a foul ball. Two outs. In the dirt. And that's off the inside edge. And the count's full. Alex Verdugo waiting in the on-deck circle.
They can get him up. He'd represent the tying run, so critical pitch right here.
Stays alive. Three-two now. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Young coming on. And that's the third out. So one hit is all they get through 8 full. It's the Nationals 11 and the Braves 8.
Now pitching.
So they bring on the veteran, Rafael Montero.
Number 48.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now it's going to be Jose Tena.
Third baseman, Jose Tena.
Yeah, there's the strike. That's off the mark. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Up the middle. Albies over to first in time. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Young in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Outside, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Just missed. And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Lifted in the air, right center field. Harris sizes this one up. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
2 outs, base is empty. C.J. Abrams getting ready to hit. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. He's got it, and that is that. Kyle Finnegan comes on trying to close it out.
Save
Now
opportunity
pitching
for him right
Washington.
here, and he's their guy.
Number
Time to lock this
67.
one down and get out of here
Kyle
with the W.
Finnegan.
So back to the top of the
Leading off
order.
for the Braves,
Alex Verdugo
designated hitter,
now at the plate.
Alex Verdugo.
Just off the inside edge.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And another ball.
2 balls, no strike.
And that's in for a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Line drive, and that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Here's Austin Riley, a former first-round pick, and he's really turned into a nice everyday player. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
No balls, 1 strike.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the last half of inning number 9.
Well, he homered earlier in the game, but showing no fear on the mound so far in this at-bat. He's just attacking the strike zone.
And that's outside.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Olson.
He's 2 outs away. And now Matt Olson up to hit. And that one inside and it hit him.
Well, that definitely didn't come out of his hand the way that he was intending it to, and the release point was a little bit off as well.
Ozuna in the box now. Takes strike one.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Tying run at the plate. Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Now at the plate, Michael Harris II. With the tying run at the plate, we're in the last half of the 9th inning.
Ball.
And a count 1-2. One strike away. That one not close. 2-2. the tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Well, this team just hadn't been playing fundamentally sound baseball, but today they put it together. This should start them rolling now. You have to pay attention to the details. If you do that with good pitching, good defense, you will win most of your ball games.
And your final 11-8. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Sciambi. Talk to you soon.